What's happening? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I am down at Hilden Brewing outside Lisburn because we are lucky to have 4 tap rooms happening in around the Belfast area. So Johnny and I decided we would take a trip to each of them, have a couple of beers, film a few things, and take you around and show you. So first stop, Hilden Brewing, then we're going to head to Bullhouse, we're going to check out Lacada Brewing, and we're going to finish the evening off at the Deer's Head in Belfast for a real ale tap takeover from Rough Brothers. Johnny's 15 minutes late. He eventually arrived, but I had committed to waiting outside for too long. I didn't want to do the first beer by myself. Before you end up losing the ability to be able to talk cohesively.
He lost that years ago.
So we're at Hilden train station, 3 minutes walk from Hilden Brewery. We've just had a nice bite to eat and a few pints, and we're jumping on the train to head into the city centre to check out some of the other tap rooms that are on this weekend. We've got the train from Hilden to Balmoral, very quick walk from the train station. We've come into Bullhouse Brewery here. I've known William for quite a while. He's worked with us from he's a home brewer. It's so good to see this place packed. It's also great to see Melter, the brand new cheese toasting machine, which is linked to Modest Beer through a family connection. We've got beer cocktails, we've got great beer. We've got a very diverse and eclectic crowd, which is great to see. So get out there and support your local tap rooms.
Yeah?
Absolutely, absolutely, 100%. Support tap rooms because they'll support you.
Friend of ours, Andy Rough Brothers Brewing Company. So look, when you go to the local tap rooms, you're meeting the brewers, you're meeting the owners, you're meeting the people behind the brand. Why is it important that our viewers support your tap room?
The issues that we have in terms of running tap rooms locally, I think all local people and people in GB, people who are in the rest of the world don't understand the issues that Northern Irish breweries go through in terms of getting a license to even run an event like this. So we have to borrow a pub license every time we want to run an event. By law, we're actually not allowed to do a tap room because the event has to be ancillary. Alcohol has to be ancillary to the main purpose that people are coming to your event. So if you say it's a tap room for people to come and enjoy your beer, you can't say that to a judge because the judge is saying, well, that's not going to be ancillary to why are people coming to your event if they're not coming to drink beer? So you have to have another purpose other than coming to drink beer. So that's one reason that people should support tap rooms locally, because we have to jump through all these loopholes to try and get it. So we have to do either a cultural event or a charitable event. We normally go down the charitable route. We're lucky to have this license for tonight, but we don't know whether we'll be able to get one in the future doing the same model. But in terms of supporting your local breweries, in Northern Ireland we have a very restricted market, so we can't sell our draft product and our draft beer in very many bars, and there's a limited amount of bars that we can even supply to, but most of them are tied to the big multinationals. So coming out to, whenever breweries can get a license to sell direct to the public, being able to go out and visit the brewery, learn about the brewery and support them is massively important.
That, like, you get to meet the brewer, you get to meet the owner, you get to meet the team, they're all here. An important thing here to acknowledge to William is that he helped campaign to get licensing laws changed. He put a lot of effort into that. He's supporting other local breweries here by pouring their beers in his tap room. So look, get out there, support your local tap rooms, give them some love, and share, tell everybody that these things are happening, and just get out there and make it happen.
Of which Britain was involved.
Yeah.
These two are talking about World War II.
So people and their ability to look at, guess what, they would choose.
Another one pulled last week.
So what we're drinking here is a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. Now what's cool about this is it comes from these barrels here. 10%.
It's 10%, you know that's 10%, yeah. But it tastes got a kick.
Breakfast stuff.
Yeah, breakfast
Yeah,
stout,
yeah, breakfast stout, yeah.
Really good.
What do you think?
That's lovely. Subtle, complex. Get the whiskey right up to the top of the palate. It's brilliant. Well done. Well executed.
This is Kevin. You haven't met Kevin yet. Kevin's on a brewing course with us today. He's staying in a hotel near Geterbrewed, and there's not a lot happening there. So I said, look, you need to come out with us tonight. There's no point in you sitting in that hotel on your own. Then this guy,
Geriatric for the night.
he says, I'm in Belfast. He's told his wife that he's doing a cask event at the Deer's Head, but when she watches this, you haven't been at the Deer's Head all day.
No, I have been at the Deer's Head, to be fair. But I was allowed the night off, to be fair. I wasn't allowed that off. She knows I'm here because I'm sending her a message right now.
Right, we're at Knockout Brewery now, joined by my mate Joe. Right, Joe has been brewing for 7 years now, and it's only took him 7 years to start making good beer.
Shut up. Thanks. It took me seven years to
get good ingredients. Yeah. Like, all joking aside, great guy. Great to see East Belfast getting some life in the brewing scene. And look, we would encourage you to get down here, support your local tap room. Check out his beer. To be fair to you, this is tasting incredible. Why are tap rooms important, first of all?
I think tap rooms are important because you get the face-to-face experience with the customer, which you don't get from throwing your keg to a bar and speaking to them. It's explaining to them that it's a one-man operation. You're trying to provide the best ingredients, the best brew process, the best beer.
For you, I've noticed your beer has improved incredibly in recent times, right? Credit to you. And I don't mean that as in a discredit until what it took you to get to where you're at today. Consistency's good, quality's really, really good. Right, so you guys are watching this at home, check out Knockout Beer, go to the off license, support your independent local off license, buy your local brewery's beer. But for us, consistency and quality is really important. What has it taken you to get to this point?
It's been investment, it's been massive investment, and because it's a one-man brewery and everything else, it's all been my investment. It's
Well, you have put a lot of effort into this.
working hard, and we spent a lot of money on new tanks, new packaging, new everything. Basically, it's just about improving it. We've got good ingredients, the best hops, the best grains. That's from you guys, and it's taken a bit of time to get exactly where we want to be, but I think we're getting there. I think we are there.
When it comes to tap rooms, right? So we've been to Hilden tonight, been to Bullhouse, we've come over here. Why do you want our viewers and your customers and everybody to come here? Why is it important to you?
It's basically it's a local way to speak to people, show them your beers, let them try everything you do. There's a certain number of people like the lager spectrum, but beer's a massive spectrum. It's much bigger than that, and we want to let people try them and realise they might not like an IPA, but they like pale ale or a stout or a red ale.
Yeah.
We want to let them try things, try different things. It's not your local bar, we're not competing with your...
Well, we have big license and regulations, so perhaps the guys at home don't know this, but you've had to go to court to get an occasional license to allow you to host the event this evening and this weekend. That's a big undertaking for you, so we would encourage you guys at home watching this. Northern Ireland's totally different than any other part of the UK. We don't have the same licensing laws and the same regulations, so we would encourage you to get out, support Joe and support our local breweries, because you really are going through the mill to get this application here. It's not simple. There's like a charitable aspect to it. There's, there has to be a reason why you're running these events. It's not just that they just give Joe a license to sell beer, really.
Well, that's pretty much most of the profits from this goes to the charity. It's not a business perspective. We do it because we love the beer and we want to do the beer. And in any other place it would be easy, but we're Northern Ireland, so it's more problematic. But we accept that, we embrace that, and we try and do what we can with that. But it's not easy.
What is your favourite style of beer at the minute?
It's all about the APAs, the pale ales. It's
And
it's hoppiness. It's not too much bitterness. It's just the hop shining through as much as possible.
you're using some advanced top products recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Credit to you. Incognito, Spectrum. What's your?
Is that in that? What are you using advanced hops?
This is tops.
This just hops. Yeah.
The roundhouse, the counter punch, the advanced tops, and they're fantastic.
But this is just T90 Citra. Yeah, that's bloody good.
Yeah. I actually used Incognito and the Spectrum, and brilliant results. Absolutely fantastic products.
Yeah.
Absolutely up there.
So I don't need a full pint, but this one is showcasing. And this has Spectrum in it.
Spectrum, yeah.
As a dry hop.
Yeah.
Did you add it during fermentation?
Yeah, it was 4-day fermentation, so you get a better biotransformation.
Well, that's what everybody's saying. Initially, you know, we had put it out there. This is good for bright, dry hopping, but it actually does shine better during active fermentation.
Yeah. No, I think it comes down to, like, it's more efficient, it's more effective, it's a different flavour. I mean, you've got to make the cost benefit sort of analysis in a different perspective, but as brewers we're not really economists, so we kind of do what you want to do.
Not economists, yeah. There's an element of everybody needs to make a living, everybody needs to make something,
absolutely.
but the idea with the advanced top products is that you get more
They're far
packaging.
superior.
Yeah, more. Joe, thanks so much for having us here this evening. It's nice to be able to get behind the bar and pull a pint. It's so good to see this place busy. It's so good to see you doing well. It's so good to see this liquid consistently shining. So, like the guys at home, Knockout Breweries based in East Belfast, they're regularly updating their social media channels with tap rooms and events that they're doing. Please make the effort to get out there and support your local breweries. This guy's a one-man band. Yes, Laura supports him and she works with him here to try and help it, but like he's really putting the effort in, so please get out and support your local breweries. Cheers, Joe.
Thanks very much, Johnny. Thank you.
The plan today was to try to get down to the Deer's Head. We've had Andy Ruff from Ruff Brothers Brewing. He's with us the whole night. We've got to the point where effectively we've run out of time. That happens when you have a handful of people who like drinking beer, who are chilling out together. We've got down to Knockout. We've been enjoying the company with Joe, having a good laugh, and it's got to the point where well, the bars are closed, right? So support your local brewery, support your local tap room, enjoy your beers. Spread the word, and thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Until next time, happy brewing.